Today, I'm going to show you guys the best budget loadout in the game to be able to make coins and to fill your stash up. Using this, you can see I am over 4.5 million coins. I've also completed my trophy display project and the expedition, and I have a stash value that's worth over 1.5 million coins. Now, if you find this video helpful, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, drop a like and a comment down below. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. Now, when I build this loadout, I am preparing for a few things. I am preparing for PvP against the rats, against the extraction campers. I'm also preparing against the Ark, and I want to be able to maximize my backpack. I want to be able to have some safe pockets as well in case I get something that I really want to get out, no matter the outcome, if I end up dying in the match, etc. What it comes down to, augment. I like to run the blue looting MK2. Now, these are very, very cheap to make. If you have your gear bench up to level 2, you can craft this very easily with 2 electrical components and 3 magnets. Now, if you need some of those, you can come over to your refiner and you can see you can get electrical components for 8 plastic parts and 4 rubber parts. And then if you need magnets, you can buy up to 10 a day from Celeste for only 6 seeds apiece. And then if you have none of those, you can come over to Lance and you can buy this for 6,000 coins. Now, the good thing about this, it gives us 22 backpack spots, 4 quick uses, 3 augmented slots, and 2 safe pockets. Up next, when it comes to the shield, you can't really use any other shield with the looting MK2 besides the green one, which is fine. It is lightweight. It's enough to get the job done. And now this is very easy to get too. If you come over to your workbench, you can get this very easily. It only takes 2 arc alloys and 4 plastic parts. Or obviously you can head over to Lance and you can buy it and it's less than 2,000 coins. Up next, it's going to be about the weapons. What are you comfortable with? For me, personally, I like to bring 2 weapons in. For my PvP weapon, it's going to be the Stitcher. I do like to have mine maxed out level, but to be honest, you don't need to do that if you can't afford it. All you need to do is make sure you have an extended mag on it. You can even use the green one, which you can head to the traders and you are able to buy it from the gun shop, and it is only going to cost you 6,000 coins. So once you got that, you can also put some other attachments on. If you have some, you can put a green stock on. Yeah, that's fine. If you have some underbarrels, you can do all that. But honestly, a Stitcher level 1 with a green extended mag is really all that you need. Now for my second weapon, this is going to be mostly for PvE, but it's very good for PvP as well, especially for long range, and that is going to be the anvil. Now, you don't need to level this up to level 4. I just like to have all of mine leveled up to level 4 because I have all of the coins and everything I need to be able to do it. That's why I have so many guns maxed out. But if you don't have this, you can head over to the gun shop and you can buy it for 15,000 coins. Now, if you can't afford any of that, to be honest, you can max out a kettle and you would probably be fine with that. You could even try a Berletta if you wanted to. Either way, like I said, it just depends on what you want to do. I don't have the friendliest lobbies, so I like to prepare for a little bit of everything. Now, when it comes to the ammo, I'll be honest, I don't bring in a whole lot. I bring in 40 for my anvil, and then I'll bring in like 200 to 300 for my Stitcher, just depending on where I'm going. If I know I'm going to be in a lot of PvP, then I'll bring in a little bit more. But otherwise, I feel like this is fine. If it's too much, I can always drop some to fill up my backpack with other stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, when it comes to the quick use part, I like to bring 5 shield rechargers, 5 herbal bandages. You can use the regular whites if you don't have any of the herbals, but if you need some, they're pretty easy to craft, as well as you can buy them from the traders. And then I like to bring 5 adrenaline shots as well, which I need to get some of these. These are very easy to make. So if we head over here to our medical lab, they don't take much. Just a few chemicals, some plastic parts, and boom, we got 5 there. Now for the last quick use spot, it really just depends on what you're doing. If you're going in and you're just going in for regular loot, the best thing that you can bring is the smoke grenades. Now, say you're going into a key room, right? Maybe you have a key you want to use like this right here, the Stella Maris Archives key or the Blue Gate Confiscation key. Then that's going to change up on what I'm doing. What I like to bring in then is I like to bring in some jolt mines. The reason why is when I open that door, I like to set some jolt mines down so I can cover my back, right? If somebody comes into that room because I'm in there and they want to take me out, I'm going to know that they're there because they're going to hit that jolt mine and then I can make my move. Now, these jolt mines, you can buy 3 of these a day from Apollo if you can't make them. They're pretty cheap as well. And then finally, the last thing that I like to bring is a Raider hatch key. The reason why, I don't like going to extractions anymore. There's too many campers. If you haven't seen a TikTok video of somebody camping an extraction with jolt mines, with trigger nades, with all sorts of stuff, I just don't deal with them anymore. I want to leave when I want to. Now, if you have your utility station leveled up, you can craft these for 1 advanced electrical components and 3 sensors. You can buy the sensors from Celeste if you need some. And then if you are maxed out on credits like I am up at the top, you can head over to Shani and you can come down and you can buy 2 of these a day for 100 credits each. So this is the loadout I've been running to be able to just maximize my stash, to be able to make a bunch of Raider coins, complete my trophy display project, my expedition, and it's been doing very, very good. Now, one of the final tips that I want to give you guys is in-round crafting. I feel like a lot of people have the skill tree and they don't use it enough. One of the most important things, if you guys don't have a lot of bandages, if you don't have a lot of shield rechargers, you can bring some stuff in there that's very cheap that can help you along the way. So if we're coming to our inventory and we go to our crafting materials, if I want to make some bandages, maybe I don't have a lot of white bandages and I need some, right? You can even find stuff in the game that you can end up salvaging for fabric and you can craft in the game, as well as shield rechargers. Shield rechargers are just going to be an arc power cell, which actually you can use as a shield recharger. They are easy to find. If you go on Stellamatis, they're literally everywhere and people don't loot them. And you can use those, just put them in your quick use, and you can recharge your shield with just 1 arc power cell. Or you can bring in a little bit of rubber parts or find rubber parts along the way, and you can use that arc power cell and a rubber part to be able to craft a full shield recharger. So make sure you guys utilize in-round crafting, man. Not a lot of people do it, and it comes in very handy. But either way, I hope this video helped you guys out. Or let me know how it works for you. If you guys have any other tips, make sure you drop them in the comments. I want to know what works for you guys as well. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.